Hello, welcome back everyone to the Crossmaglen Area NewsBytes. I want to thank everybody for their continued support, for tuning in, and all the likes and comments that we get, because I love to see the feedback of what's happening, what people think of the news every week. And if anybody has any news that I have missed, don't hesitate to contact me. My number's at the bottom every week. So if there's anything that you want mentioned in the news bites for Crossmaglen, don't hesitate to contact me and I'll get you mentioned, or birthdays or anything like that there. I want to start off with giving a huge congratulations to Crossmaglen Post Office. They won the community engagement category at the post office. We're Stronger Together regional awards. It recognised the efforts made by postmasters across the region, keeping their branches open throughout the pandemic period and serving the local community. Colm Devlin, who is the local postmaster in Crossmaglen, has been commended for their hard work, offering free delivery service for those who are shielding in the pandemic. I know that they had done absolutely brilliant work. I think the Rangers were in contact with them and they were helping them out with that delivery service. So brilliant work and brilliant initiative to them. And I think it's a well-deserved award. Last week, I mentioned the Community Association was cleaning up the bank on the Newry Road, where all the greeneries were, the shrubs were all overgrown and everything, and it was a great success. We had a great turnout. So I want to thank everybody that turned up there, to everyone, and you can see former Councillor Terry Herty there as well. I want to thank Sinead Boyce and other members from the St Oliver Plunkett Youth Club in Crossmaglen for turning up there. Sinead, she'll kill me for one half. But she done a great job, and I couldn't thank her enough. And there's Jared McMonigal from the Chippy. So it's all our members from the Community Association and from St Oliver Plunkett Youth Club. It was, as I say, a great success, and I was delighted to see such a good job done. And if anybody's passing it, have a wee look at it, because there was all the strimming and everything was done on it. So yeah, as I say, that was there's James Byle doing the strimming. So yes, thanks again to the Community Association. I don't know where we would be in this town without them. They're really, really good. So yeah, it was very successful. Unfortunately, we have a bit of bad news. There was extensive damage done to the trees in the square of Crossmaglen. I think it was done late on Saturday night. I know I got word of it early Sunday morning. I did tell the council, I reported it to the council, because although this doesn't look like much, but it was actually very dangerous, it was very, very sharp, and if children had to have come into contact with it, they would have cut themselves. So again, the Community Association was called, and within minutes they were there, and there's all the leaves and everything that's in the trailer. That's all the damage that was done. There was actually another bush that was fairly damaged down below, and another tree across the way. But yes, the chainsaw was chainsaw just to leave it that it was safer for people to be around. And it's unfortunate that it is the case. Again, former Councillor Terry Herty there man never rests. He's brilliant. But yeah, again, thanks to the Community Association for coming out and doing that work. It's a pity. It's the first bit of vandalism in a long time in Crossmaglen, and it's very disappointing to see that that people can't respect it. However, I just, after reporting it to the council, I was delighted to see that there was. I got word back today to say that they would be planting those trees, that the council would come out and replace them. And not only would they be replacing them, but that there is a tree planting scheme, and it means that there's more trees for the area in Crossmaglen and other places. So it was definitely welcome news to hear that today, because I know the hard work that we go to ensure that the council do maintain it, that the Community Association keeps it clean, and other volunteers that we couldn't do without in Crossmaglen. So it was unfortunate to see, but good news that it is going to be replaced. And I do ask anybody that's in the town, that's using the town, to respect that the square in Crossmaglen is looked after by the community, and that it is very hard work to keep it that way. So we would like to think that everybody would respect the property and the grounds around it. I'm going to move on to the birthdays this week. The birthdays. So first up, there's Colleen McLaughlin. Colleen, who is 29 on the 25th of July, and that is her niece, and her niece is in the pant with me, and she's a great girl. But a very happy birthday to Colleen, and that was given by your auntie Catherine McCabe. Catherine would be delighted for that, me telling her that. So a happy birthday to Colleen. So yeah, another one mentioned by Catherine McCabe is this girl's called Cleanna Farrell from Annagad. She'll be 14 on the 21st, Tuesday the 21st of this month. So a big happy 14th birthday to Cleanna Farrell. I wonder who's next. I think we have Tomas Finnegan coming up next. You can find him. There he is with his mommy Aileen. So a big happy 17th birthday to Tomas from Lisbeg on the 27th of July. Tomas used to be in the band with me, and another girl who used to be in the band and used to work with me. A big happy birthday to Natasha Hamill. Natasha, I'm sending out these birthday wishes from myself, Brenda Morris, and Trez Quinn from Collyhanna. We're all really good friends, and we've all stayed in touch over the years. So a big happy birthday to Natasha, and I hope she really enjoys her day. But Danielle Lynch as well, a girl who used to go to school with me. I forgot about her. That's another fellow who went to school with me, Joseph. But a big happy birthday to Danielle as well. It's her birthday coming up now this week. So celebrations all around. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in this week. And again, don't forget, if you have news to tell me from around Crossmaglen, Collaville, or surrounding area, anywhere about, don't hesitate to give me a shout. I love hearing all news. The only thing I want to finish with is, I almost forgot, is the Stewards at Mass. I mentioned it last week, and it is a huge success. I think it was started off by Michaela Shields, if I'm right, and she has said that if anybody is interested in Stewart and outside Mass, she will be able to give you the different times and what the jobs are. And she said that if you could contact the number, my number at the bottom of the screen here, if anybody's interested in helping out. And I want to thank everybody who has come out in their droves to help out with Stewart and at Mass to ensure that everybody stays safe and that we are sticking to the guidelines and the rules during this pandemic. So yeah, a big thank you to everybody for doing that. And I want to thank everybody again for tuning in, and I will see you hopefully next week.